are you doing? We are at the end of June and it's almost summer solstice. So I wanted to give you a summer solstice ritual that you can do. Summer solstice is this really high energy time of year. It is the halfway point through the year. It is the brightest, most sunshiny day of the year. So it holds a lot of importance and relevance. Um, this is a great time to reflect on the intentions that you set at the beginning of the year in December or January for 2022. How are they going? What's working? What's not working? And since there is an abundance of energy, there's an abundance of light. It is like the universe supports you. There is energy behind any kind of pivot, realignment, transition that needs to happen. It's a great time to kind of implement those things to bring yourself back into alignment um, during this when you reflect on your intentions and how the year is going, what's working, what's not working. It's a really strong opportunity to make impactful changes that will really have an impact and bear fruit through the rest of the year and are easier typically. So take a look at that, see how that's going. But the ritual that I'm going to give you is probably not going to be a surprise if you've been following the vlog. So I've talked a lot about rest in May and June and the need to reset the nervous system, the need to really replenish the system and keep your system full and vibrant and healthy, and really own your energy, manage and allow your energetic system to thrive. Um, and so, your ritual for summer solstice is going to be to create a rest nest. And so, this really came to mind because it's so hot. There's so much sun and there's so much heat and there's so much uncomfortability and kind of grittiness. It's very reminiscent of what August is like here in Texas. Um, but we're in June. So we need some new some we need to take some of those things that we've learned in the past from how we make it through August, and we kind of need to double down on them to make it through the whole summer. That is going to be hot and gritty, and people are going to be irritated, and there's going to be a lot of emotion and fire in all forms, literally fire in all forms. Um, so I have always cultivated a practice of rest during these times of intense fire, of intense um, agitation, irritation, um, high emotionality, right? We just need the antidote to that. And so the antidote to that is quiet, is rest, is perhaps darkness, and the ability to receive. And so creating a resting nest is a spot. Okay, so what is a resting nest? Sorry. What is a resting nest? It is a specific place that you can go to consciously rest. And this concept really came forward, or I heard about this concept through Christina, who I will put in the resources. And her source for it was Karen Brody and Dare to Rest, which Karen Brody wrote a whole book, Dare to Rest. And I will put that in the resources as well. That is about developing a deep 40-day practice of yoga nidra. And one of the suggestions is to create a nest, like a yoga nidra nest. And when I had the bungalow, when I had a brick and mortar space in my office, I created a resting nest where I could go do a yoga nidra during the day and consciously rest. It was the place that I went to do a breathwork practice, to do a deep relaxation practice, to really restore the system. And, just like I often recommend to people that having a meditation space that's always set up, there's a remembrance, right? When you see the meditation space, when it's in your daily path, your daily vision, it is part of how your home and your life is organized, you are far more likely to engage in a regular practice. And your system responds to that regular practice much faster and deeper. So, my suggestion to you is to create a space where you can fully lie down, be very comfortable with pillows, blankets, support underneath you. It should be comfortable. And you should also have the ability to make it dark. Um, the light is very stimulating. And so there is power and energy that we get from the brightest day of the year. But, the sun, the energy of the sun is still coming in even when it's dark, right? Like the sun is still shining on the earth, even though like the earth is turned so that we don't get the rays in the same direct way. So, sometimes being in a place of darkness when there is a great deal of light allows our nervous system to calm down so that we can be receptive to the subtler energies and messages that are coming through during those times. Um, that said, so that's my option. That's like the ritual that I would suggest for you is to create a resting nest and cultivate your own conscious rest relaxation practice and engage in that over the summer. So the idea is that you create this nest during summer solstice as your ritual and you come up with a conscious relaxation process, practice, ritual that then you can come to throughout the summer, right? Through the next 3 months during this intense transition to help your nervous system rest and relax and really restore. That all said, that's my main ritual. If you're like, Dana, but I just have to be in the sun. Um, my suggestion to you, which is super fun during the summer, is to do a conscious rest practice in the water. So, like if you have a floaty that you can be in a pool or a safe water place, like not the ocean or not a running river by yourself, right? A body of water that is safe and contained and probably controlled as well. Have a floaty that you can rest part of your body in the water, right? And of course, be safe, have sunscreen, put on proper protection, uh, take whatever care of your eyes you need to take care of. And um, then when you're set, right, like you have all the things that you need to feel safe and comfortable, then see how much you can soften and relax into the water as that sun shines on you, right? And see if a regular practice comes forward for you, and notice what that is like. Uh, the truth is that's still far more stimulating than a conscious rest nest. Um, but be flexible, figure out what works for you, and do it. Practice it. See how it goes. And in that, really take in the light and the messages that are here for you during this high, vibrant, energetic time. And let me know how it goes. I look forward to finding out. And maybe even I would love to see pictures of what your nest looks like. I really have a very like cool nest in my head. And so when I finish it, when it gets all done, I will take a picture for you and send it out. So, okay, enjoy this time of year and celebrate. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to find out more information about me or my offerings, please check out my website, danashamas.com. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter. I send them out weekly with tips, insights, rituals, meditations, personal updates, special events, and offerings. So I know you don't want to miss out. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to connecting soon.